I'm barely breathing. I know I fucked up. Got caught cheating. It's all my fault. Now I'm hardly speaking. What can I do?
Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com, the final frontier of free speech, where we can say, do, and talk about whatever the fuck we want, including poo, fried chicken, and watermelon.
And we can, so we do.
Fuck it. Fuck it all.
Not the same theory goes with clothes, though. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in that. Like, I get that big girls want to feel sexy and they want to dress nice and, maybe occasionally get a little risque with their clothing. But again, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Or
I don't like that because basically you're just taking the chance that you can to judge. What's to say? Like, what's to say just because you can doesn't mean you should on any particular outfit?
No, I agree. I agree. We all.
I think that if you have certain things on that you don't have any good friends. Like, all your friends are shitty, you need new friends. That's my theory in life. Is
Yes,
that
if you have Sharpie marker eyebrows, you have no friends who like you.
If you come out of the house looking like an overstuffed sausage in a really small casing,
10 pounds of sausage in a 5-pound casing.
You have no real friends.
But what if you feel sexy? What if that's what makes you feel sexy?
That's not flattering. It's not flattering for anybody. It doesn't matter. It's not flattering for a skinny person to look like that.
Yeah.
And I think that I don't have a thing where it says that, fat girls shouldn't wear X, right? I don't have that. I believe that, like you do. If you feel attractive, then have it. But
know
there
that I am going to judge you.
Right? There are exceptions that no one should get away with. Like fat like skinny jeans. Okay? I hate skinny jeans. Worse than skinny jeans, I hate it when the saggy skinny jeans. It actually invokes anger within me.
There's rage in her heart.
There is rage
in
my heart
jeans.
for saggy skinny jeans. It makes me angry.
I have the same problem with guys who these extreme saggers. So like their belt doesn't even start until under their butt, and they have like one pair of shorts on halfway up their butt, another pair of shorts that covers their ass, and then their boxer shorts are still poking out on top of that. It's like, how hot is your ass? You're sweating your nuts into non-existence right now.
But
killing your swimmers.
Because of those guys, our generation has created an entire generation of bow-legged men. Because they have to walk with their legs out.
It's the funniest thing. You see the guys, the bus is here, I gotta catch the bus.
And they have to hold their pants.
And not only do they have to hold their pants up, but they have to waddle back and forth like a penguin on full speed.
Right?
You know those toys that have the stiff legs and you turn them on and all they do is bounce back and forth to move forward? That's what they look like.
Yeah, Charles is a big sagger.
That was a funny look.
I get that look all the time.
I disagree with all of it. I'm just saying. I'm just stating my case here.
That's right.
Would you let her go out looking like that?
I would not want her to, but if that's what she chose, I mean, for example, I'm not a fan of skinny jeans myself, but for many people, it works. It works for many people. My daughter has a pair of skinny jeans. It just so happens to be the pair that fit her the best and was the most flattering on her in the store. So
most flattering on her in the store.
No, out of the different ones we tried on, they were the most flattering.
But do they look good?
Yes.
Legitimately look good.
Absolutely.
And not just because she likes to wear them. Do they legitimately look good?
They legitimately look good on her.
Well,
some people can pull it off. I've seen some people
it works
who
for
can.
Some, it doesn't work for others.
I think the people that can pull it off are generally female. Yeah. I don't think men should wear skinny jeans. I think there should be a rule.
And if you're going to wear skinny jeans, they should go all the way up your ass and not start somewhere near your bunghole.
Right. I'm a big proponent of that as well. But like I don't think that anyone should wear sausage casings. Like when you just are like you can see every
cellulite lump
overflowing. Like it just I'm like you don't have because if you care about someone, this is how I believe. If you care about someone, you want them to be viewed as attractive, right? You want people to look at them in a positive light versus like poking fun at them or being like, oh, and be like, oh, that's my friend, she's on People at Walmart, it's cool, she thinks she's sexy, so it's all good, right?
Yeah, that's why I can't really ever trust what Galley Guy says when I'm like, "How do I look?" With my boobs all flowing out over the top of everything. He's like, "You look great, babe." I
Right.
could walk into Walmart and get my picture up on People at Walmart. Look at this chick with her titties
I mean,
all out.
I have checked for myself on People
Yeah.
of Walmart before,
I have
just
too.
in case.
No,
Well-
I do. I check for
It
myself
happens.
regularly.
Charles is really great about that. He's like, no. I'm like, that's true love right there. Because I don't get offended that you don't like. I mean, I appreciate that you tell me that I, look like I could be on People in Walmart. Sometimes I'm like, if I'm like lately I've just been super exhausted, so I wear my slippers all the time everywhere I go. But I generally don't get out of the car, right? So I'm like, if I have to go somewhere, I'm just gonna stay, like, go through the drive-through or whatever. Like, I don't want to be out in public. Good, but one day he was like, "Oh, you could go to Walmart and get away with going in there, and you'll be dressed just like everybody else." And I was like, "Thanks, babe, but I prefer to not be on People at Walmart." So, though I always thought I'd end up there anyways, because I am definitely like the fat, tall lady with her tits out everywhere. Like,
No, as long
it's
as you're
my
not
thing.
wearing those yoga pants stretched so tight you can see every character on your
Right?
Wonder Woman
Tattoo. Right.
underoos. Right.
Like the outline of your, the little bump on your tattoo line.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't it makes me feel bad if I see somebody that I care about and they look a hot mess and I'm like, "Oh my God, people are going to make fun of them." Like it hurts my soul. Like I don't like that. So I think the standard rules applies to everybody cuz there's somebody that cares about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like you don't want somebody poking fun at your mom or your sister or your best friend or so you should
Depends on which sister.
right? Not that one. She's got not Spawn of Satan or Down by the River. Okay. I don't have any sisters that give fucked up names too, but
Good.
right?
Be thankful.
Be thankful.
All those people like, I've always wanted siblings. No, you don't.
I could give Charles brothers some names, but I won't.
Box of rocks. Fed pen.
Grabby hands and
Pen
Crabby
fed.
hands.
grabby hands
Oh,
and
grabby hands.
dumbass.
Box of rocks
You're
and
all
pen fed.
fancy looking over there. You're like,
He's in a tracksuit.
no, but it's a fancy tracksuit.
It's got bling. What makes it?
Like he's all serious over the computer doing serious business.
He's mad that I bribed him to come. He was
He would just rather be home in his underwear rather than here in his
no,
tracksuit.
he would be home in his tracksuit
Like,
and his hoodie because
Are
he'd
you
be
jogging
outside on the
home?
porch.
do you wear the tracksuit to wear or?
No, he wears it
Is it-
to
You know
stay
what?
warm.
I wanna do an ironic flash mob where it's a bunch of fat people wearing tracksuits. And we go do like some dance to Olivia Newton-John's Let's Get Physical. Like
we should do the new aerobic dance. Have you guys seen that
I have
viral
not.
video?
I haven't seen it
Oh,
yet.
let's pull it up.
Mhm. Which one?
It's the new it's the do 1980s jazzercise to Taylor Swift.
Which Taylor Swift
Oh,
song?
this shake
It
it
off. Yeah.
Oh,
It's the jazzer. It's like the jazz
Shake It Off
Shake It Off.
Jazzercise.
Olympic
Yes.
jazz people. That shit's hilarious. That's it. Yeah. What is it? The jazzercise competition.
I spelled that totally fucked up and
Oh.
it got it.
It's contains content who has blocked it on copyright grounds.
Ugh, them assholes.
It's Taylor
Ah,
Swift.
Fuckers.
No, it's Taylor
Oh,
Swift
yeah.
because she's been pulling all her
she
music off the
pulled it
internet.
from Spotify
Yeah.
too.
Well, the competition, the jazzercise championships, that's has its own actual legitimate video, which is still fucking hilarious. So we should take some choreography from that the jazzercise competition, and
Shake It Off to
and
Taylor Swift with a little 1989 Jazzercise.
right, that's hilarious. Oh my God, the funny will ensue. I can't imagine myself bouncing around like that. Oh my God, I'd have to have like 4 sports bras and
Oh my God.
as it is, if I have a swift walk, my boobs just
Yeah.
like they're everywhere. They're ridiculous.
One jumping jack could knock a person out.
Charles saw me run the one time that I did. in our relationship, and he laughed at me.
Did you hold your boobs down while you
Yes,
ran?
I did.
Yeah, fat girls don't swing their arms when they run. They hold their boobs down.
Right.
Do they?
Well, you wouldn't
Do
know.
they?
Do they?
Most fat chicks. Toxie
Oh
doesn't.
man, I had a bra that
Not
would have been
all.
perfect for you.
Oh, why was it a
Actually, it
training
wasn't.
bra? Was it a little girl's like with pink flowers and an A cup and it
No,
made
I
you
think it
think
was
of
actually
me?
a bathing suit top. But
That would
for
be
most
perfect.
people it would have been like a pasty. But
Right. But for me, it's a full coverage,
it was full
almost like a
coverage.
granny suit, because it covers so much.
That's awesome, by the way.
It is awesome. I love that we could talk your lack of boobs.
It's all good.
It's good times.
right?
Well, except
It's
that she
good.
gets the last laugh. She can wear tiny little strappy shirts with no bra on and get away
True
with it.
story.
I don't wear no bra ever, but I wear
I know.
strapless bras.
Yeah, she
Well,
can
you
just buy
can wear a strapless bra.
Yeah.
They make them in your size.
I have one. It is not in my size, and it is a torture device devised by Satan himself. And I wear it because, damn it, I'm going strapless. I have
What
bruises.
size is it?
It's, I don't
Like
know.
a triple D? Because that's the largest I've ever seen them.
Cali guy, I know you're listening, so go downstairs. It's on the chaise lounge. It's ready to be washed in my next cycle of
Can you
bras.
wash it? And
Can you
Yeah.
come and give us the cup and tag size off of it? Because I forget. I remember
I'm
that it's
super curious.
it's the largest size this company makes, and it's a long
Oh
line.
no, I have seen one. No, I think triple D, but I think I've seen one in an H.
Yeah, I think mine's a G or an H or something like that, but it's an American G or H, so it's way small for me.
Right.
And but I wear it.
Man.
And I have a strapless dress that I look fabulous in it in. And then I am bruised, and there are sores and puncture wounds in my body.
I
after
have that
take it
on a
off.
regular basis though. Like just wearing my standard bra. If I wear a bra all day long, I have cuts along here.
Mhm.
I have the sores under my armpit from the wire
Mhm.
that pokes. It's ridiculous. I think bras are torture devices.
They
I
were
have
designed.
one.
I
by
don't know if
man.
I was like Toxie and
Your
I
boobs
didn't
look great
have
tonight, by the
to
way.
wear one, they do
I
look
like this
big.
particular bra.
That is a very sexy
They look
bra.
bigger
kinda-
than.
Wait, where is it? It had a little. Oh, it has a little cheetah
Little
Oh,
animal
nice.
print.
on it.
Yeah.
Cute.
Our standard bra sizes come with like in 3 colors and
Black, tan, and white.
right, and like
You got black, tan, and eventually it'll be gray.
exactly.
Because if you ever try to bleach this thing, it will fall apart.
Yeah. Or never put it in the dryer.
Yeah,
It's
never,
the
never,
worst
never.
thing. Bras, torture devices.
I do have these bras that not this one in particular, but these ones that I wear from Lane Bryant, that they have a little thin thing here in between that all of a sudden they start stretching out now. It's a defect in the bra because I've worn these exact bras of theirs for many
The
years.
plunge bra, or no, they have a different name.
It's like a t-shirt plunge bra. It has all my bras have a little padding in them, all of them. But
Most of them have little places you can put a cut.
Right.
I do have the ones where
Do
they
they
have
have-
the
I-
holes that slide
oh,
in. But
I've
it
never
has
seen one of
a
those.
thin thing in the middle.
Because we
And
don't
they
look
just
for
start to
ones where
stretch
you can
out.
add extra padding.
I know. We're like, how do I take this padding out?
Now this one, it's built in down below. Feel
What?
that?
Damn.
See?
She's poking her boob right now. For
Well,
those of you,
I want
For
to
those
see
of
the
you who are
difference
listening
in
to
the
this
feel
later.
with the padding
Like
and
up
everything.
here's the real.
You are firm though. Like, you got muscle under there. Can you, like? No, okay, never mind.
No. I know.
like that.
See, I can't.
Like I don't even know what my actual chest feels like because I can't get
all the way
through,
down to
right?
it. Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
it doesn't poke that far down. Your chest is like
Yeah, when we walk in, the
firm.
mammogram technicians are like, "Oh fuck."
Right.
They're like, bring out the giant one.
Speaking of, I got to do my first mammogram this year.
they wouldn't
Yeah.
I had to do an ultrasound when I went one time for a mammogram. They were like, nope. They
Nope.
wouldn't.
They don't even make plates. Big
I
enough.
went into the room, and immediately the lady looked at me and said, "Come with me." Like she didn't even like.
Try.
Nope. She just looked at me and was like, "Come with me."
Yeah.
And I went to an ultrasound tech, like they were just I don't even think she was gonna bother trying. Like she was like,
She's like,
I have other
those
people.
are boobs.
Don't waste my time.
Right.
Like we're not doing this.
Really quick, Callie Guy said, wait, you sent me out of the room and continued to talk about bra sizes? Arg. I was up and moving before you said my name. The strapless is a 42FF and way too small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The band fits, but the cups do not, and so it's
So an FF is close to a G. So
close to a
and
G, and it's American.
yeah, no, that's all bad.
Yeah.
Because I wore one. I have a strapless bra as well. It's more like a strapless shelf because it's really not considered a bra because it doesn't cover anything. It just holds them. And really, I have to
In
wear
the
it
general
with
vicinity of.
yeah, and I have to wear it with a top that's kind of snug on the top so that it actually will flip the bra like upwards because otherwise the bra is literally like the cups are like really weighed down.
They're just like,
That-
fuck
and
this!
You know-
it's like I imagine if there was like a person under there, it would look like a smashed
Atlas shrugging
right.
the
like but
the
with
world.
their face
Okay,
smashed.
let me just tell you that is one thing that I think friends should. I mean, in going back to what you guys were saying before, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Blah blah
Should.
blah, and you should tell your friends. I do
If you
feel that
love
maybe
them.
you should tell your friends if their bras are not working for them anymore, and make it look like
Oh, I
their
do.
boobs are cones pointing down to light the path as they walk.
I do. I'm very conscious when it comes to that kind of stuff because
Especially
I
if you
want-
have big boobs. There's lots
Yeah,
of
you
great
could trip on your
bras.
fucking
Right.
nipples.
I do when I take my bra. It's like, oh my god. I am gonna at one point in my life have those pancake boobs that hang to your waistline. Like it's gonna happen. Like
You're gonna put one of those bendy hair things on your nipple and just
And
roll
roll it
them up to
a
put
chip
them in your
clip.
bra.
A chip
like
clip.
it I just turned 34 today. So at this point they have some life in them still. But at one point in my life, and Charles needs to be prepared for this, they will deflate. And they will just go pancake status.
Be prepared. Well,
And then they're just like,
You wear a 48 super long.
yes.
the only
Exactly.
reason I'm comfortable saying this is because Sweet Cheeks talked about this on air very recently, in which that she said that's what hers does.
Yeah.
And so
You take her
and
bras
again,
off, she has no boobs.
Again, I'm not,
Tennis
balls
I'm
and
a
not
sock.
shit talking. She sat right there and talked about it, but she had done some photos, and you could tell in the one where she said a lot of people were really into these photos.
Right.
That she was surprised because it wasn't maybe the most flattering
Right.
angle because they
I-
were down.
I feel like I might get some reprieve with the fact that, I mean, to this day, even when my mom had a breast reduction, I mean, her boobs were probably some of the biggest boobs that I'd ever seen. She wore like an N.
Wow.
Like her boobs literally sat on her lap. Now she wears a C cup, but it's really an awkward thing.
I wish for a C cup.
She should have donated all her boob to you.
Why can't we do that? Why, if
Right?
we talked about how all the silicone and saline and breast implants is terrible, why don't we implant
Boob tissue.
pasteurized boob tissue?
I don't know.
Exactly.
And why does it go for a waist? I mean, there's all these women that
But
have breast
why can't I
reductions.
take some from my thighs or ass and just move it up a little? Like,
Yeah,
why
I wanna-
can't it?
Right, you
come
have
on.
an
Oh my
excessive
God.
ass. There's
Like,
no reason they shouldn't be able to
I
take some
shouldn't.
from it.
Have you ever? Did you guys used to see those? They were a kid thing with the mustache with the magnets, and you took the little pen, and it had shavings, magnetic shavings.
Right, and you could move the shavings
you can
around
move
or
the
whatever.
shavings
yeah,
around
yeah.
with the little pen. Why can't that happen with my fat?
Why can't that?
Like, why
yeah,
can't
you
I
know
get
how
a
many places
magnet?
I'd rather have the fat?
Slide it up.
Yeah, I got this lower thing here. I would just that panelectomy. Give me a panelectomy. Flip that shit around like a fanny pack and stick it on my ass. Like put it on top.
Stick
a
it
little
I
on
want
the
a really
side,
bubbly
round it
ass.
out. I do. I want a nice.
Because my ass is like, I want my ass to jiggle so bad. It's super firm. Like if you punch my ass, it's like hitting a rock, and it's ginormous, but it's super firm. And I
What a
can't do
humble
like,
brag.
like I want to
Booty
do one
clap?
of them really
Oh,
fun
yeah.
like ass clappy
Claps.
things, and my butt's just like It's like
She's like,
two
my,
bricks.
she's like, my ass is so firm you can bounce quarters off of it, bitches.
That is
My
not a
ass
braggy thing. I'm like, I wanted to have a little bit of jiggle.
My ass is so non-existent you couldn't bounce anything off of it. Like throwing it into a black hole. Gone.
Are our
I
songs
like-
playing? Where are we
No?
at? Okay.
No, shouldn't be any songs
Just
played.
checking.
I don't have anything scheduled to play.
No, it's crazy. But the thing is, back to my boobs. Um, my
Back to my
family,
boobs.
they still have good boobs, even in close to nearing 60s. My aunts have good boobs, but they're big, and like my boobs don't fluctuate based on my weight. Like my boobs don't get smaller nor bigger. Like my boobs have always just been the size of my boobs. My part around here gets what's this called? I'm just tired.
Your band size.
Yeah, my band size has fluctuated from like a 32 at one point. I was 32. Can you believe that?
I was a 32 once upon a time.
No, actually my smallest was like a 28. But anyhow, I digress. But my boobs, they kind of are just my boobs. So hopefully the fact that if I lose weight or not, they won't get too flat. But it makes me sad sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have Magda boobs. Like they're just gonna be all like skin sacks.
I already have problems when I roll over at night. Sometimes I will pinch my nipple between my elbow and the mattress.
I do that all the time.
I can't imagine if they stretch any more or get any longer.
Especially since I sleep on my stomach.
Oh,
So when I
can't
start
sleep on my
to
stomach.
like I can just separate everything, just go this way.
Keep your nipples warm under your
yeah,
armpits.
pretty much. So if I go to roll over,
You roll right
then
on top
I
of
roll
those
right on
bitches.
them bitches. And there's nothing worse than when somebody else rolls on your nipple.
I had my dog step on my nipple the other day. It was bad.
Man, I swear. I think like my nipples are so sensitive that it's I think equivalent to a guy getting punched in the sack.
Speaking of sensitive nipples, I want to talk.
Why is that funny?
Did Kelly Guy mention something about last night?
No,
So-
no.
She
Although
was-
he had said, he said back to my boobs, and this is why I love this show.
Back to my boobs.
So last night we were, foreplaying again before the whole compacted poop made it impossible to orgasm.
I'm so turned on by everything you said
Right.
there.
He was sucking on
Say
my
it
nipples,
slower.
and normally that gets me very excited and it makes me very horny and turns me on. It felt like he was stabbing me with needles. Is that weird?
That is weird.
It wasn't normal
I don't like that.
stimulation.
I don't like to be stabbed.
And I haven't been able to stimulate my nipples all day either. It's very weird.
That is weird.
Maybe they're shy.
Maybe it's, because my colon is impacted.
They
Nothing
That's
is
it.
working.
It's affecting. It's backed up. Your
All
shit
the way.
is so backed up. It is backed up through to your nipples.
It
gotta
has
go
caused
now.
a traffic jam. Like you.
Don't make me laugh too hard. The compaction makes my butt hurt.
Well, maybe you could just laugh it out.
Can we stick something up and wiggle it out, like
Go,
like the
that's
pipes?
all you. That's all
She
you.
won't even touch her own vagina with her fingers.
Right.
I mean,
Let
we
alone
have
stick
to-
a finger up
we
my
have to have a
butthole.
Stick and some
I mean,
spit.
I'm a good friend like that. Give me some rubber gloves, and I'll go to work.
You'll help fish out my poop.
Yeah, I'll go jellyfishing. I'll do all that. But I require rubber gloves and sometimes a mask.
Do we have
depending.
rubber gloves?
Oh,
I
thank
mean,
God.
you guys
I will
can
dig it
go
out.
in on the long break.
No, I'm okay.
I'm
I'm
telling-
just
How
gonna
about
go
your
get
straw
a
and a little bit
laxative.
of spit, and it'll
A little
work.
spit.
I don't know. I gotta use that straw.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyways.
There's a straw in the trash.
I don't know whose mouth has been on that straw.
Well, we can sanitize it.
I'll
It's
take a
poop.
laxative.
It's going to touch
Oh.
poop. I mean,
I'll take a laxative. Yes, but your internals
don't
are
wanna-
very.
You don't want to stick a straw up your ass because that's got a sharp edge.
It does.
And your
sounds like
You're-
a good idea.
skin in between your ass when you get up inside is like super thin.
Between your butthole and your vagina is kind of thin.
Yeah. I mean, in your butthole into your intestines,
So wait,
into your colon, it's
Can you?
paper
Okay.
thin.
Can you go up into your vagina and work it against the wall?
Massage it out
Yes.
through my vagina.
Yes.
Maybe.
That could work.
It could work.
And when it works, I want you to call me and tell me I'm a fucking genius.
Make Cali Guy give you an intestinal massage. Like give you lay on your stomach and just like that with his fingers and work it down. Start with the what is it, the big intestine or the small intestine first?
Small intestine
small
first.
intestine and
Yeah,
then big
small and then the
intestine.
large
So let's just work it
intestine.
down.
See, Kelly Guy said Sierra needs to get rid of that shit before her eyes turn brown.
Right.
Every
love
shit
him.
pun he could possibly come up with.
She's full of crap.
Oh, this is gonna go on all
He's
night.
so punny.
Only 2 more hours of shit puns.
Right?
Boobs of
That's
Love,
so
a breast
shitty.
cancer charity name in the making.
Boobs of
Ooh.
love.
Oh, so
That is a good one.
Charles and I are gonna start a project together. We started tonight. Took our first picture, and we need to come up with a clever name for our new food blog. But it's essentially gonna be pictures of food with boobs in the background.
Well, you might want to call him and see if you can get the rights to it. But Jason Constantine had a website, Boobs and Bacon.
Oh, no,
And I
Charles
know
doesn't
he's
eat
not-
pork.
Well, he doesn't have to eat it to
I
photograph
wanted
it.
it to be like a play on words, like breasts and wings, or I don't know, not that, but something like along those
Boneless,
lines.
skinless, chickenbreast.org?
No,
No.
that's healthy, but but like something with boobs in the title, but like a play on words, kind of like it would be a real food blog, but
Okay. Let me think on that. That's usually my forte is clever
but the
monikers.
the fact is that like if you weren't if you didn't know that it was boobs and food and you just saw the title of the blog and you think it was just another restaurant blog until you get there and you're like, oh,
The breast
I
meals.
get it. the breast meals. Oh, that's funny. But still, it you get that. Oh, breast meal. I don't know.
Mother's
Still,
breast?
mother's breast. That sounds like boobs though.
It does sound like boobs, and it sounds kind of weird, too.
It doesn't.
Little
It sounds like a
pedophilia.
little kid's
Little
ready
pedophilia.
to suckle. Can I
Oh.
suckle at your teat? my mother's breast.
I'm frozen then dark. Is it just me? Are we having any problems with the feed?
No problems here. It's
Think
just
so.
you. Whoever
That
it
sounds
is.
like a psychological issue. Like, if you're frozen and dark, you might want to seek help.
You might want to curl up and talk it out with someone.
I know the name of a good therapist.
That's Kelly Guy.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's your race? Maybe you're just noticing you're black. Just kidding.
I'm frozen and dark. He's a black man in Alaska.
Right.
Actually,
you should be frozen in black.
speaking of Alaska, so there's this huge storm that just hit Alaska over the weekend, and the polar vortex, which wasn't supposed to arrive for another month, is suddenly here.
Oh,
And so
wow.
Pittsburgh, which was going to be in the 40s or upper 40s, mid 50s when we were there, it's going to be in the 30s.
So
when
why
we're
was it
there.
so fucking hot today? When is the polar ice
Because
cap hitting here?
It's not because of the Rocky
Balls.
Mountains.
That's bullshit.
The Rocky
Balls.
Mountains are funneling everything east, and what we're getting is
Bullshit.
the hot air is being basically sucked up into us, and we're gonna have a hotter than normal winter.
Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. I've been waiting all year for it to cool down.
I fucking agree. Although I'm glad I'm gonna have 2 weeks of 30-degree weather in Pittsburgh, so I'll
Fuck
take
off.
pictures.
My-
I'm gonna have to go to the East Coast to get some cool weather.
That's right.
My brother is in Alaska.
I was
Yeah?
just
He's-
super
he's-
excited that I didn't have to turn on the air conditioner.
Now you might have to.
Well, balls.
He's actually stranded right now
Because of
because of the weather, and to get to his town, you can only get there via these bush planes or these little things where they walk out and spin the propeller around a rubber band, and you go inside and you hold on for your
Somebody
life.
pulls it back against another rubber band.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And flings
Let's
it
go.
out.
There's a
But
moose
they-
pulling it.
They can't fly right now, and they have no
No.
idea when.
Well, will
and
you
if and
ask
how.
him to pack up some snow and send
I'll
it
see
to
what I
me?
can do.
So
They have to wear when they fly now. They have to wear full snow gear in case something
They
happens
crash.
with the plane. Yeah, so they have to
that
travel
sucks.
in full.
I think I'd find a new place to live.
Well,
Like,
he's
fuck this.
teaching up there.
Like,
so
getting
it's,
home is a
And
hazard.
making a lot of money
making
too.
a lot of
Oh, does
money
he make a lot?
teaching. Yeah, he's in a very. I mean, the town that he lives in, they don't have running water.
Well,
Just the
teachers
school
aren't
has
known
running
for
water.
their large salaries, so if you say he's making a lot of money, then
He's
for a
making more than
teacher
he'll make
than
anywhere else in the U.S. for a first-year teacher.
And they
For
pay for his
him,
room and board too, don't they?
they pay a very small amount to live in
plus
a
he gets a
house with
stipend
the
for just
school.
living in Alaska. Yeah,
Right. He's making a lot of money. Now, with that being said, it's
risking
$24.
his life.
It's $24 for a 24-pack of water.
Oh my
That you
gosh.
have to travel to another town and make your purchases and have it shipped back. His town has a little shack store. They have a post office and they have a school. They do not have a restaurant. They do not have running water in the houses.
So
They
can you
do.
UPS him water and food and shenanigans?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very
So that
expensive, but we can send him all of that.
so it doesn't cost him 24.
Well,
I guess.
is that flat rate shipping good for Alaska too?
Yes, the little boxes totally works where he's at.
Or what about
People send him a lot
Amazon?
of stuff. Yes, Amazon works as well. Walmart.com does also, but they have a lot of additional surcharges
Right.
beyond just the Alaska surcharge because
Well,
it's
'cause
not like he lives in Juneau or
Amazon Prime,
know.
is free shipping. So
Yes. So
I
that's
probably buy all
Amazon.
my
He
shit off
said
Amazon.
he purchases a lot off of there
Yeah.
and has a lot sent. But
And
when they go for teacher in service, they go to Walmart, purchase as much as they can. You have to go through a special line if you travel via boat or bush plane. You have to go through a special line
it just sounds funny. Bush
where
plane.
they box it up, and then you hope they remember to bring it to your plane when your plane leaves.
Hope.
Otherwise, it's on the next plane.
Right.
Sometimes.
At some point.
It'll get there.
It's
By Snow
insane.
Dog.
His
There are
address
snow
is
dogs.
I
fourth house
know.
on the right.
There's no vehicles in this town. Everybody travels. If you want some type of vehicle, it's an ATV or now a
Sled.
snowmobile. Yeah,
Oh,
snow sled.
sled.
Um,
I've actually traveled by Snow Dog, ironically, and it's so much fun. I so wish that I could do it again. But I was very young, and because my cousin lives in Cordova, Alaska, and is
I did a rod racer.
he's a gaming guide. So he guides people for big hunting,
Moose.
bears.
Wow.
Yeah, the big game. So
they eat
I wanna go hunt a
moose
bear.
and seal there. Like
Yeah.
they literally club seals and eat them.
yeah, it's
Well,
and
It's how they have to live.
let me tell you,
Okay.
I have I struggle. All right, and my cousin always he's like whatever, calls me my real name. He's like whatever, my real name, and I'm because I get upset because he puts pictures of these like dead bears on, they're shot in the head and they're like all proud. There's these trophies, but and I'm like that's an asshole move. Like nobody wants to see that, but he's like, well, here we have to
you have to
hunt
call
because
the
it has to
population.
right because the bears would come into the towns and because there's overpopulated
Right, because
essentially.
we've destroyed the bear's natural
Habitat.
predator.
Right.
Destroyed their habitat, destroyed their only other natural predator that would predate on a bear, which is the Arctic wolf.
Right.
And we have to keep the population in check somehow.
So that's how they're doing it. They're hunting them.
Somebody send me a bearskin rug.
Right. Oh, I should. No. Hey, cousin, it's my birthday. Guess what I want?
Bearskin rug.
They can do.
Ironically, Charles was just looking on Amazon for. I love how on my birthday he's searching Amazon for things he wants.
Well, his birthday's next, right?
He's like, hey, do you like this? Yeah, I love him so much. He's the bestest.
You're the bestest.
He really is.
He looks a mildly bit skeptical about that.
No, he knows he's
Are
the
you gonna get
bestest.
behind the microphone and talk?
Yeah, come here, baby.
No.
Let's interview you.
Come here, Boober.
How about we interview you at 8:30?
Yes. Let's do.
He says no.
Oh, he's got lots of stuff going on.
There is. You do have a lot of stuff going
Oh,
on.
it'll
We'd
be
love to hear you
perfect.
talk about it.
Yes. Yeah. No, it'll be perfect practice. Yeah.
You're gonna have to interview at some point and talk about your businesses. Might as
might as well be
start
today.
with us. I mean,
Yeah.
I promise we won't ask you like sex questions.
Oh, yeah, we
ask you
will.
Sex questions.
It's just like I will.
Is there a name for Charles's penis?
I call it Mr. Anderson.
As in like
The
the Matrix,
Matrix.
Mr. Anderson?
It's pretty talented.
Hello, Mr. Anderson.
He's everywhere I want to be.
That's funny. I like that.
What isn't that like Visa everywhere you want to
Yeah.
be? Maybe I should change its name.
There's a copyright on that shit.
Trademarked name.
Trademark.
That's all right.
No, I like Mr. Anderson because it's very in the Matrix, Mr. Anderson was like all being. He was,
A
like,
robotic
everywhere.
piece of software?
No, he was like everywhere.
That's true.
Like saw everything, did everything, knew everything. I have a whole different relationship with his penis. Like his penis and we have different conversations than.
Why would you not want to be interviewed? This is going great.
This is good times over here.
This is good shit.
Why would you not want in on this?
This is better shit than I'm experiencing.
Literally. But I'm bummed.
Well, if you can't beat him, join him.
Cali guy better hurry up. She's knocking you over on your puns. This is a race to the finish. The shitty line.
Race to the shitter.
It's a race to the shitty line.
This is the shittiest show we've had in a long time.
I know.
The shit
The
show. That's what we
shit-
should title this
Shit
one.
show?
The shit
Yeah,
show.
when we title this on YouTube, we're going to subtitle it The Shit Show. Although you have to put an asterisk for the I because I don't think YouTube will let us put shit.
Shit.
The SHYTE show.
Right.
Shite.
Shite show.
Listen, guys, we're gonna just trick him when we come back from break. We'll accidentally turn the camera that way, set up a mic underneath. He'll never know.
Dangle one from the ceiling.
We'll dangle one right above him. He'll never know.
Tie it to a fishing line and just slowly drop it down.
Like, Charles, can you speak a little louder and lean into the grapefruit?
Don't eat it though.
Just lean into the plastic bowl of fruit.
Can you sit closer to the teddy bear with the odd belly button?
Don't mind the blinking eye.
What's this red light for? Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. It's a self-destruct button. Don't touch it.
It lets you know that there's no carbon dioxide in here.
Right. It's
Oh, that's good shit.
Why are we so funny?
We are fucking hilarious.
We are really good times.
Whether
'Cause
we
this is
just
a-
think it's awesome.
This
Why?
is
I don't know.
This is a humor podcast. We're usually listed under adult humor.
Right.
Oh, Vendetta said, name it Mr. Anderson. He's referring to your penis. And then it starts growing scary skin. Mr. Anderson was Neo's name. The other dude was Agent Smith. Just throwing that out there as the only nerd thinking about it rather than saying, ooh, pretty ladies.
Damn it! Why you have to ruin it for me? As you can see, I'm
I take my
not
chances. It all sounds
necessarily
okay.
up on
So was he all bendy then?
my
Like,
my
does he
movie
know kung
references.
fu overnight?
He is pretty kung fu-ish.
And Cali Guy said if you call it the shit show, you could attract a whole new crop of viewers.
Yes, we could.
Crap of you.
The Curvaceous Bounty brings you shit. Or actually, no shit. That's the no shit show.
To shit or not to shit? That is the question.
Mike Colon has answered the question. Not
Do
too
you-
shit.
I always, too bad Sweet Cheeks isn't here. This is the point where we segment in about our shit zone.
Yes.
Which is my favorite discussion, of course. Let's tattoo your shit zone.
I really do think your shit zone is basically the exact same as your batting strike zone. Like, it's between your shoulders and your knees, and keep it inside the box.
Where your intestines
would you
live.
extend it to your knees, though? I mean, would you want someone to shit on your thighs?
No.
Then
Well,
it's-
she wouldn't
I-
have them shit on anything.
I don't
but-
want to shit on any part of me.
Wait, okay. Is there an amount of money that you would let someone shit on you for?
Oh,
If
man.
they said,
I always have an amount.
Desiree,
Yeah.
There's like
right?
one thing on
Everyone
earth
has an amount. If
that I
somebody
don't have
said-
an amount for.
What is that?
I don't know. But I'm sure there's got to be at least one thing. You know, I talked about Charles, though. Like, I probably wouldn't let him be with anybody. I can't share him. He's mine.
For no amount of money, though. What
Oh,
if they
God.
said we're going to
Somebody
give
walked up
you-
and said, I've got $3 million. You just have to let Charles have sex with another woman.
Well, see, the sex to me isn't the problem,
Okay.
right? Because I don't
Hey, let's bring
find...
it back now, 1,000.
Right. No. The sex isn't the problem. The problem is Charles is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a sensitive individual, and you know how really nice guys, they can't just, get to fucking and keep on trucking. They're like, they gotta be friends and have a
Wait, can
conversation.
you say that again?
Get to fucking and keep on trucking.
Why have I never heard
Oh
that?
What?
God,
That sounds
Your
awesome.
tiny little rock just keeps getting
Right?
bigger and
I
bigger.
know, right?
You're turning into Patrick. You know that,
I
right?
just saw the turnip truck drive by. I do this.
Right.
so if he could just like, I would be all for him like having a sugar mama or like, whatever, if it could just be
Sex.
Fucking and
sex,
keep on
right.
trucking.
Like, yes,
Okay.
yes, Doxy. If he could just fuck and hop in the truck. Okay. But because to me, I'm very disassociated to like common sex. I mean,
yeah.
it was my industry. I look at it as a business, unless it's personal, you know. But so the
He
physical
looks like
part
he's
isn't.
getting ready to leave, just so you know.
I think he is. He's like, I am taking Uber home, and
There's an Uber app, you say, huh?
right? You get a credit on your first drive, you say, huh? So
Uber, they're talking about shit. Can I get a discount?
right.
Vendetta said I would let someone shit on me for the entirety of my student loans.
Yeah.
Oh no, it would be more for me. I'll just keep not paying them, thanks.
That's working out for you so
yeah.
far. Just keep
And
it
I
up.
got one in default, so I'm just keep on adding them. Shit.
Let them go. If you re-enroll, they come out of default.
I know, but
As
No.
long as you are taking one college course every semester,
I
you
should.
never have to owe on your. I know
Really?
a guy.
I didn't even know that. Why did I not know that?
You don't have to start paying your loans until you graduate
Or you stop going.
or you stop going to school.
Right.
Right. Yeah,
Well,
I know a
'cause I've
guy.
already graduated. That's the problem.
I know a guy who's been a student of the University of Phoenix since basically they started, so for like 20 some odd years.
What?
He's got like 2 PhDs through them and shit, and he just stays in. And I asked him, like, why don't you just ever graduate and move on with your life? He's like, because I will have to pay student loans back, and as long as you're a student, you never have to pay back student loans.
So he will probably literally be a student until he dies.
Probably.
I think that's a pretty good deal. I think I'm gonna start that.
Give it a try.
Actually, like tomorrow. I'd be like, stop fucking calling me. Okay, fuck off, Sally Mae. Fuck off. Jesus.
I just went around it all together. I just didn't go to college.
Yeah,
So,
well, that'll
no
help you.
student loans.
Avoid all that
Right.
shit.
I mean, I can't get a job worth more than $13 an hour, but hey, you know.
Well, either can I. So, what? Yeah, most college-educated people get shitty jobs now too.
That's true.
Hey, Kelly, guys, see what I did there?
Let's see if he's
I was
still
trying to weigh in on the shit show as well.
there. Oh, this shit show.
Yeah, when I got laid off and I spent like a year looking for a job, and I got all the time it was either I was overqualified or I didn't have a degree. And I was like, but I've got 10 years experience in the field. And they're like, nah, it's not enough.
You have a pen?
Yes.
Hey,
Would you write
Charles,
love notes?
come sit by me. You have to. It's my
Just say
birthday.
happy- Oh,
It's my
her
birthday.
birthday.
Here.
It's her birthday.
It's
You
my
need
birthday.
paper?
I'm gonna write it down. So- He says he's getting old and he has a bad ear, so he can't hear me when I talk to him.
I happen to know someone who is old and has a bad ear and refuses to go get any sort of hearing device because he doesn't want to be old.
I'm kind of in that.
But when I have to yell at you when I'm sitting next to you in order for you to understand what I'm saying in the same room.
Who
Just
could you
saying.
be talking
Look at
about?
Look at how he looks away from me,
It's my birthday.
like our dog. Like when you tell
Who
her
pooped on the floor?
Yeah. When you tell her to do anything, she's like,
That's what my 11-year-old does when she doesn't want to listen. When I'm like, I know you hear me. She's like,
"Hey, Charles, look at the chicken wing." It's over here.
Look, it's
in
a
this
breast.
direction.
It's a breast.
It's 2 breasts and a couple of cutlets.
Right? I'm just gonna put this right
Put it
here.
right in the crack of your breast.
Right. Just lay it right there.
Cutlets and cake.
You know what's funny
Cutlets
is
and
when
cake.
Charles is having a bad day, he just puts his hand on my boob, makes it all better.
They're magic boobs. They have magic boob
So
power.
Look at him
we've
now. Look
asked
at
this
me. Look at
before.
him.
You're a boob guy, right?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
it's boob guy. Absolutely.
Here, say that
What
to the
gave
mic.
it
over there.
away? What gave it away?
You know what? I've seen guys who date like girls with giant asses, and they're like, "Oh, so you're an ass man?" They're like, "No, I'm a
No.
boob man." But why are you?
What's happening
dating
right
this
now?
girl?
So is Mr. Toxie? What is he? A boob
He's
guy?
an ass man.
He's an ass man, but I almost it's
Oh,
almost
look at my
like
baby coming over here.
1 minute to go, so I will join in.
for him it's probably like more of a he has to
Oh,
say
no,
What's
that
it-
1
now.
minute to go?
Ah,
I'm like, what? Look at how gorgeous my baby
minute.
is. Come here.
whatever.
Look, so we got
Turn
Desiree's
his mic
boobs
on?
and Charles' face. Yeah, I turned his mic on.
All right. Talk into the mic like it's a penis.
Yeah, no.
Like it's her nipple.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Like it's a
welcome.
big clit. He can do that. He's like, yeah. He's pretty talented.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you told you you'd talk about sex.
we've made every black man on this show blush.
You are no exception.
Well, that's easy for me.
Yeah,
Is he
I
gonna
blush
say I'm
pretty
shy?
quickly.
he is very shy. But we're working on
look at
that.
the time, right?
Oh, look, we're
Sorry.
totally in control of the show and go to break whenever we want. There are no restrictions on us.
Did you not
So-
catch the intro? We do and say what the fuck we want.
Right.
So when we come back, how about you talk about the upcoming project?
Let's not.
Yeah, let's.
I know you have a photo project that you're working on.
No.
Yes.
Other than
About
the boobs,
your,
but the body positive. Do you have
Yeah.
that going on?
What's it
don't
called?
know
I
what
Love
you're talking
Everybody?
about.
I love everybody.
He will try to. He's gonna pull out some evasive maneuvers, so we got to work on this. So we'll be right back after we decide our messages.